Have you ever searched for a specific local business online only to find listings on other people's sites? It's hard to believe, but there are still quite a few brick and mortar businesses that haven't created their own website yet. Without a website, businesses have no presence online. But it's not just about keeping up with all the other local businesses. There are huge profit and customer relationship benefits as well. Consistent visibility. Even though local businesses are offline, their customers are online. By only being visible when customers walk down the street or drive by, these businesses are invisible the rest of the time. However, people spend a huge amount of time online, whether it is on their computer, smartphone, laptop, or tablet. They search for information online, not by driving down the street. Communicating with customers regularly. A website gives the business owner a venue for collecting email addresses, which in turn is a vehicle for communication. Most people still check their email regularly. Instead of spending money on print advertising, it's much cheaper to send customers special offers and discounts via email. At the same time, email can be used to build a relationship with customers by offering other tips and advice. Build your online brand awareness. Your website is completely under your control, so businesses can use it to create and promote their brand image. Everything from the design of the site to the content and interaction that occurs there builds the image that you want the world to see. You can use it as a kind of dynamic billboard which the whole world can see and interact with. Demonstrate social proof. People make purchasing decisions based on recommendations more than any other factor. By including testimonials from customers, businesses can offer the proof that prospective buyers need. Ratings and reviews are another way to help people make purchasing decisions, though they are more difficult to control. Go global. As a local business, you have a very limited prospect and customer base. However, once a business goes online, the potential for more sales is only limited by the logistics of shipping, and international delivery rates are cheaper than ever, so that's not an excuse. In fact, some websites like Etsy have made it feasible for even the smallest individual business owner to give the whole world access to their products. While it's certainly possible to survive purely as a local business, the potential to grow and prosper is far greater when you have a website also. It's just a matter of being visible to customers and prospects in the place they spend much of their time, while opening up your business to a whole new market. In this video, we're going to talk about how to increase your online visibility to attract more customers for your business through guest posting. How does guest posting work? When you write an article for another website, all the people who visit that site will see what you've written. If it's well written and engaging, they will read the entire article and see the author box, which gets included at the end of every guest post. If they enjoyed your article, they may then click on one of the links you included in your bio. That's where your traffic comes from. And this is traffic that wouldn't necessarily have found you in any other way. In addition, if you can create a conversation by encouraging people to comment on your guest posts, you can increase traffic even more. Readers start to make a connection with you through the comments and want to learn more by clicking on your avatar that links to your site. Let's go over a few methods for getting traffic from guest posts. Write quality posts on relevant topics. You should always be presenting your best quality writing anywhere you post. However, when you write for another person's website, you also need to choose topics that are highly relevant to their readers, as well as to your own market. They won't read your article if it's not relevant to them, and the guest website owner may not want to publish it otherwise. Select sites whose readers are your target market. Choose the places you guest post carefully to make the most of your efforts. Find ones that get a decent amount of traffic from people that you are trying to attract as customers. Gaining highly targeted traffic is one of the biggest benefits of guest posting. Always keep track of comments. As soon as you know the post has been published, subscribe to the comments so that you'll be able to respond. Whenever someone makes a comment, be sure to leave your own response right away. They will appreciate it and often click through on your link. Write a tempting bio box. There's no point writing an amazing guest post just to have a boring author bio at the end that leads to nowhere. Write a few words about yourself and then invite readers to click on a specific link for something, such as a special offer, report, free giveaway, etc. Here are just a few ideas for topics that you can write a guest post on. Create an FAQ about a topic related to your industry. Describe the most common mistakes people make in your market. Share your own experience with a relevant tool or tactic. Do a top 10 list of best practices for success in your market. Write a how-to tutorial on a topic that typically challenges people. If your guest posts are valuable and well written, they will increase your visibility as an expert in your field. If the sites you choose to guest website on have readers in your target market, you will start drawing more and more traffic to your site. And as targeted traffic, these are the readers who are most likely to become long-term readers and customers of your own. In this video, we are going to go over some tips for running an effective social media campaign. Here are a few tips for running a social media campaign that will be effective at impacting the success of your business. Set short and long-range goals. What do you want to accomplish with your social media marketing? Each social network can help you achieve different goals, so it's important to identify these before you go a step further. You should have separate goals for the short term and long term. When you set your goals, make sure they are measurable in terms of the return on your investment, ROI. A social media campaign isn't about gaining a certain number of followers on Facebook. It should involve metrics around building your business, such as the number of people who visit your site from your Facebook page and then go on to buy something. Choose the right network for your needs. Just because everyone else is focusing on building a Facebook page doesn't necessarily mean it's the best venue for achieving your business goals. Look at the strengths and weaknesses of each one and decide which to concentrate on. Your customers may not even be hanging out on Facebook. Use dedicated social media management tools for tracking the results you get from each network. Then you'll be able to make an informed decision on which is giving you the best bang for your buck. Be sure to measure the time you are spending on each one as part of your tracking efforts. Assign responsibility for social media management. Make it clear who is responsible for each network and campaign. If you are part of a large company, you may have multiple people responsible for your social media. Each person needs to know what the other is doing as part of your overall strategy. At the same time, you should always be keeping abreast of new developments in the field of social media and on each network. Create a blueprint of your strategy. An effective social media campaign requires a clear map that details every step. Lay out your goals and strategy first. Determine the key measures you will use along with the different phases of the campaign. What are the exact steps that need to be implemented? What content will you need? Set up your timeline and share the entire blueprint with everyone involved. Treat it as a powerful marketing tool. Social media may have started out as a fun way to share with friends, but it is now a powerful marketing tool that should be treated as such. While it can still be confusing for businesses that have relied on traditional marketing in the past, using social media to successfully promote your business doesn't have to be any more complicated. Just use the same structured approach you would use for any marketing campaign. In this video, we are going to talk about how you can use Pinterest both for profit and promotion. Promote your website. If you have an image on your website, it's pinnable. For that reason alone, you should always add an image on each of your website posts along with a pin it button under each. Aside from that, readers are drawn to images, and an interesting one encourages them to go on and read your article. When you or a reader pins your image to Pinterest, it creates a direct link back to your website. This not only adds to your link building efforts, it can bring a whole new type of traffic to your site. Create themed boards on Pinterest that are based on the categories on your website, and make sure that you always pin your website post images to those boards. Involve your customers. Having Pinterest boards is a new way to engage your customers online. Not only can they pin their favorite images to your boards, but they can comment on them and share them with their friends and followers. When people enjoy interacting with your website, they'll come back more often. This not only builds your relationship with website visitors, but it gives you far greater opportunities to showcase your products and services. Inspire your customers. Often people only see your products in one way and for one purpose. Pinterest boards give you the chance to inspire different ways to use your products through visuals. For example, if you sell wedding favors, you can show pictures of them at the table settings of customers' weddings. That's far more inspiring than a simple product image in your store. Show that you're a real person. It's always difficult to make a personal connection with people online versus face to face. By including both business boards and personal boards in your Pinterest account, prospects and customers get to see some of your own interests. They start to see the real person behind the business persona. Even if you are representing a large company, remember that customers are eager to know the real people behind the corporate face. If you are a small business or entrepreneur, this is even more critical. Add affiliate links. You may not realize it, but you can also insert your own affiliate links on your pins. It's a whole new way of doing affiliate marketing. You can create boards that are just product oriented and earn cash when people click those links and buy something. Just go into the Edit button for a specific pin and replace the direct link to the product with your affiliate link. Pinterest isn't going anywhere anytime soon, and it is incredibly active. Make the most of it as a place to engage your customers and prospects. At the same time, it presents a new opportunity to earn income online from a completely different source. In this video, we are going to go over some basics of link building to increase traffic to your business website. Getting links to point back to your site is one of the main ways people implement SEO. The reason this works is because when the search engines crawl websites, they check to see what other sites are being linked to. If you get a link on a site that is relevant to yours in the eyes of the search engine, your website will look better. Now, if you can get a lot of these links, your site will start to climb higher and higher in the search engine results. Why does any of this matter? After all, there are other ways to get traffic besides search engines, right? That's true, but there are a lot of people that will only find you through the search engines. Furthermore, the closer to the top of the results pages you are, the more likely they are to see the link to your site and visit it. Keep in mind that while you can do things to rank higher, the search engines are not there to serve your desire to get traffic, at least not entirely. What they are there for is to give relevant results to their users. That's why the sites sending links back to your site needs to be relevant. In fact, the more a particular search engine likes the site linking to you, the more benefit you'll receive. This all sounds great. Just get a bunch of links to your site and do a few other SEO things and you'll be at number one in no time, right? Not necessarily. You also have to make sure you have high quality content on your site. After all, the people visiting your site need to like what they see. Otherwise, you have wasted a lot of time and effort. To put it simply, it's alright to do SEO, but don't forget that you are creating your site for people. You can get links back to your site by swapping links with other webmasters. However, you need to give this some thought to make sure the links you're getting will be looked on favorably by the search engines. Another way is to write articles and submit them to article directories. The articles will have a link back to your site. Leaving comments on blogs, again with your link, is the method of link building preferred by a lot of people. Whatever ways of link building you choose, the key is to get a large amount of links and to make sure the sites linking back to you are relevant. This can take some time, but it's a good investment if you know what you're doing. The backlinking methods we just covered are a good start, but don't stop there. The more you know about various SEO techniques, the more you can use them to your advantage.